To discuss a serious matter is to talk about an important issue.
Important.
We need a practical solution to this problem, not complicated or unreasonable ideas.
Group.
I've never been a very practical person.
To make an observation is to make a comment on something you noticed.
Last week, the boss made the observation that sales have been slow. Observation.
If an idea has potential, it could develop into something great.
Potential. Successful.
We clearly had the potential to succeed.
To follow up on a problem means to get more information about it so that you can try to solve it.
Emma needs to follow up on the meeting. Needs to up meeting. Emma needs to follow up on the meeting.
Did you follow up on the team's progress?
Your coworkers have made a few observations.
He keeps discussing his personal matters with the customers. He keeps discussing his personal matters with the customers. He keeps. He keeps discussing his personal matters with the customers. Personal. The customers. He keeps discussing his personal matters with the customers. Your obligations are the things you must do. Obligations.
Ignore.
I never knew smiling at customers was one of my obligations.
My boss gave me some background information so I could understand how the problem started originally. Originally.
Understand. Our boss gave us some background information about the drop in sales.
A corporation is a very big company or group of companies. Corporation.
Offices. Corporation.
I work for a large American corporation.
I should have checked the spelling prior to sending my report. Now it's too late. Spelling. Prior.
Those decisions were made prior to the meeting. Those decisions were made prior to the meeting. Meeting. I didn't make this decision. It had been made before I was hired.
The presentation had been created for the event. The presentation been created. The presentation had been created for the event. Event.
Prior to your call with the client, the issue had been kept a secret. Prior to your call with the client, the issue had been kept a secret.
This has always been your team's obligation. This has always been your team's obligation. This has always been your team's obligation. This has always. This has always been your team's obligation. Obligate.
An efficient solution can achieve good results without wasting time, energy, or materials.
Tasks.
I don't know very much about computers, so I can't fix this technical problem.
Stopped. Nobody.
We had technical problems, which made our work less efficient.
I had never worked in customer service, so I didn't have any prior experience speaking to customers. Prior.
Prior knowledge of the facts. Prior knowledge. Prior knowledge of the facts.
It wasn't the case that we were playing basketball at work. We were just too busy to walk to the trash can. Can.
Forgot.
It isn't the case that we're all lazy. It isn't the case that we're all lazy. That's just not true. It isn't the case that we're all lazy. That's just not true. Isn't the case. It isn't the case that we're all lazy. That's just not true. That we're all lazy. It isn't the case that we're all lazy. That's just not true. True.
Isn't it the case that you were responsible for sharing the information?
He seemed to have forgotten our prior agreement. 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 Ha. Forgot. He seemed to have forgotten our prior agreement. Prior. He seemed to have forgotten our prior agreement. Agreement. He seemed to have forgotten our prior agreement. He seemed to have forgotten our prior agreement. Our. Forgotten. He seemed to have forgotten our prior agreement. Agreement.
He was mad that he hadn't been promoted.
We changed the plans because the budget hadn't been considered.
I hadn't been told about the new rule. Why didn't they tell me?
We had technical problems, which made our work less efficient.
Failure to arrive on time for meetings is completely unacceptable.
The failure to communicate led to misunderstandings. The failure to communicate led to misunderstandings. The failure to communicate led to misunderstandings. 2. The failure to communicate led to misunderstandings.
Did our failure to set clear goals affect our work?
If you send out an email to the whole company, everyone in the company will receive it. If you send out an email to the whole company, everyone in the company will receive it.
I didn't mean to send out that photo to all our customers.
To make excuses means to try to avoid getting in trouble by saying the reasons you did or didn't do something.
If you give someone credit for a project, you recognize their role in its success.
Credit. Work.
I deserve to get more credit for it. I deserve to get more credit for it. It.
Why had the client been told we were too busy to see them?
Had the client been informed already? Informed.
Had the item been delivered on time? Had the delivered been. Had the item been delivered on time? Time.
We should stop making excuses for the delay.
Letters. Sensitive. Please stop making excuses and take some responsibility. Please stop making excuses and take some responsibility.
Guidelines are instructions or advice on how to do something.
Read.
Your target is what you are trying to achieve.
Rules.
We've been distracted from our target.
If a certain goal is a priority, it needs more attention and should be achieved before other goals.
Highest.
Given that we all made mistakes, let's agree to forget about this issue and communicate better next time.
Given that we all made mistakes, how can we improve?
Next time, let's make a list of our priorities. You have a habit of setting extremely ambitious targets. You have a habit of setting extremely ambitious targets. You have a habit of setting extremely ambitious targets. Of setting extremely target. You have a habit of setting extremely ambitious targets.
Hadn't the document been sent by the deadline on Friday?
Given that we can't go back in time, let's do better from now on.
Hadn't the designer been paid for her work? Didn't you pay her? Hadn't the designer been paid for her work? Didn't you pay her? Int. Hadn't the designer been paid for her work? Didn't you pay her? Her. Int. Her. And why hadn't it been taken seriously? Int. And why hadn't it been taken seriously? Seriously.
The lids for those jars are somewhere in that box.
Would. Isn't.
Come on, let's mingle. Oh, and if anyone asks, say that I'm an architect, okay? That sounds impressive, don't you think?
We got the carpets cleaned last week. It's time to empty out your closets. Time. Closet.
Thank you for having us. This was an unforgettable evening. Sadly, we have to go. Now, has anyone seen my car keys?
One of the pieces is broken.
I've planned ahead as far as I can, but something could still go wrong.
The windows definitely need to be cleaned. The window be cleaned.
We were going to take the train, but there will be a workers' strike. Strike.
Will the Lees be participating? Will the Lees be participating? Will the Lees be participating? Will the Lees be participating?
It's time I stopped being so serious and did something interesting for a change, so I'm looking into exploring the mountains of Peru.